I got no time to play no game. Somebody that would say, in fact, I'd rather be alone. I got no time to play no game. Somebody that would say, in fact.
Welcome back to Monday Football. Let's take a look at the international scene where Adnan Januzaj strike was enough to seal 3 points and the win for Manchester United as they beat Aston Villa by a goal in a match that was played at Villa Park.
Mata, Januzaj scores for Manchester United. From Januzaj, but it all starts for me from Juan Mata. Picks the ball up here, plays a little 1-2, gets it back off Luke Shaw, then looks up. This is an absolutely glorious pass. Thought Januzaj might flash it across.
Arsenal back their first win of the season with a Navi 2-1 victory over stubborn Crystal Palace. Olivier Giroud opened the scoring early in the first half before Palace equalized, but shot themselves in the foot following an own goal by Damian Delaney.
Terrific goal. What a finish that is. Puncheon. Balassi, MacArthur. Ward, score! Shape to shoot. Instead picks out Ramsey. And now Bellerin. Sanchez! Damian Delaney's was the last touch, perhaps the telling touch.
And on to a story that has made headlines in the world of football globally. Defending English Premier League champions Chelsea are yet to win a game so far after slumping to a heavy 3-0 defeat to Manchester City at the Etihad.
Silva. Oh, the ball in off the post. Second week running, a corner and a goal by the captain. An early marker laid down at the end of a very difficult week for. It's rare to see Chelsea on the rack. Fernandinho! It's the perfect day for Manchester City.
Barcelona will be on a mission tonight in the second leg of the Spanish Super Cup after being humiliated 4-0 in the first leg by Athletic Bilbao last Friday. The Catalan side was on the receiving end last weekend and will be facing an uphill task tonight to upstage that 4-goal deficit.
Bilbao great and down the left-hand side. Good pass. Sabi in again and puts in a great cross. 2-0 Athletic Bilbao. And he's head and shoulders above this. Does this be a third? Is Ellery? It is 3-0 Athletic Bilbao. Guess who's taking it? It's Ellery. He is getting the match ball.
Well, on social media it's getting crazy, eh? Is there somebody called Nemo Kering here? She used to play football.
Microphone, this is the microphone.
Yes, I used to, but when I was much younger in primary school.
Tell us about this story, because it's not one person or two people, it's 3 guys who are saying you should show us your football skills. So what is this history of you and football?
Should we give you a ball?
No. Okay, I used to be in Riara and we used to have a lot of inter competitions with schools. Yeah, and I used to be sort of like forward. So yeah, but that was then. Yeah, that was then.
You shall play for us football at some point. We are not letting you go very easily on that one. I'm trying to look for tweets down here. That,
yes. As group for some, let me read you one here. This is Josephine who's watching us from Mombasa. She says, every time Gor Mahia inacheza na Ingwe hushinda. This is Josephine from Mombasa, and she's also asking for the Chelsea jersey. And this is another gentleman here. This is Maivia from Nairobi. He says, AFC is not going to beat us. Waweke basi ya Mourinho.
Well, here I've got Sakwa Collins says, I'm an AFC Leopard fan, but give credit where it's due. Gor Mahia is unstoppable at this moment. Give me AFC Leopards jersey. Finally it goes. Well, Sakwa Collins, at Sakwa Collins, jersey ndio ya AFC imeenda.
Remove it physically.
I remove it, eh?
Yes.
Okay, fine. nimeitoa kwa stage vile nimeambiwa. It will be 3 goals to nil. This is interesting. At Mwirigi, Charles Mwirigi says it will be 3 goals to nil. Not even goals to nil. Ingwe, I've got no chance. Real Madrid jersey, I'll come through. I have it. Mwirigi, Real Madrid jersey, ndio hiyo imeenda. Naitoa Roba, don't worry about that. And then there's a challenge here from Sam Gitao. Sam Gitao says, class ya maloya, and this is, I'm reading it. Yeah, in fact I will not even read it. I'll give one of you to read it. Wasome wasikie. Hapa watu umulikwa. Microphone please. Nani anajua kusoma sana hapa hivi? Anakuwa na sauti mzuri. Okay, there you go. Sam Gitao. Amesema aje? Soma tu hiyo tweet ya Sam Gitao. Mimi siko hapo.
By Sam Gitao. Those lawyers want to represent local players but are in pubs watching EPL instead of stadium seeking clients.
Haya. Changieni hiyo. Siongei mimi. Mumepewa mswada wa leo.
Jamaa Sofapaka. Maoni yako. Use the microphone.
Maoni yangu kwa bwana at Sam Gitao is as much as we would love to enjoy, I would love to sit down and watch these games live in the local stadiums. It is not our mandate to guarantee the security of the citizens of the Republic of Kenya when it's time for them to watch games. People want to watch these games. It is the mandate of the Football Federation of Kenya to be able to guarantee the safety and integrity of each and every citizen watching that game in that stadium. That's not our fault. It's their fault.
Aya. Naona imechangia mumeamushwa sasa.
Soka now.
Kabisa.
Well, okay, that's a very fair statement, I must say. After having this class and after Sarah taking us through this class of sports and entertainment law, it has really opened not only mine but various eyes, and like we've opened up our minds a lot, and we realized that, well, of course we can watch and enjoy EPL, but there's a lot of talent in here and they need to be protected, both agents, intermediaries and players in all. So I have to really thank Strathmore University, Strathmore Law School and Sarah for really giving us this opportunity, and we are ready to take the stand forward and protect our own players. Yes.
The word is protect. What are you talking about exactly? Just go in detail. Somebody else. In what way?
Whether we watch football or not, that's not the main thing. As you said, protection. It's about me making the best deal for you and guarantee with what we've learned from this course, we can't get you the best deal in the current state of affairs. We've learned the legal framework, we've seen the international scene, and for sure we will get you the best deal. So it's not about us watching a type of football.
Can somebody summarize for me? I want somebody else to summarize for me.
Yes.
On the transfers. What exactly happens with the transfers and how best do we go about this transfer? Because we've gone through a whole course and our players, most of them watch this show and they're always keen to learn something new. So how do they go about transfers? Because I'll tell you what happens in this country. A player wants to move to a certain club. He's been called, he's been approached. He doesn't have a representative, he doesn't have a manager, he has no one. Himself, he signed a deal with the club, that's it. So he gets a deal, and now he's thinking, a club from outside Kenya has actually come for me. The next thing they do is what? Pick up the phone, call Bernard or call Mike. Mike, si unisaidie unipatie mtu anaweza nifanyia 1, 2, 3, 4. So the so-called agents in this country, they're always looking out for those players, and it's the agent to deal with the other side in terms of transfers. Our players don't know anything about transfers, or they're not that conversant with this transfer thing. So I just want you to summarize for us and tell us what is the ideal situation and how should we go about these transfers?
First, started by knowing where the problem is. First, there was I don't know of any other school, law school that's offering sports law. Strathmore has started offering it. And part of addressing your problem is knowing them and learning the way to address it. Currently, sports law, when you're dealing with transfers, especially from associations to association, of course we have the FIFA rules. The FIFA rules and regulations are binding, they are more or less universal, because FIFA is the worldwide body dealing with transfers and all that. But you'll find that under FIFA rules 5, FIFA regulations on transfers, rule 5, it requires that from no player can play in any league without being registered in the association. Further, rule 7 requires that any transfer from one association to another, it requires that it be issued with a ITC. ITC is International Transfer Certificate. Now, for you to be issued an ITC is free. It's free. You shouldn't be charged anything. And should anyone charge you, you have their legal mechanisms in which you can pursue. But you find that when you're seeking an ITC when the deadline is already, like for example, one of the cases, I think it was Paul Were, you find someone seeking an ITC when the deadline is already overdue, then you cannot be helped, because it will be like, even if FIFA wants to help you, it will be like perpetuating an illegality, of which they wouldn't do. But you find that if you're going to transfer from one association to another, then the ITC has to apply. But you find transfers from one club, for example, Gor Mahia to Tusker, then there's no much problem, because it's the associations that makes the rules. That will guide the country in relation to transfers within its association. If you compare the rules, for example, of the Kenyan rules with, for example, a country like England, yes, we are somewhere. We need to start. There's some things that we need to learn. For example, speeding, and I think still we're having a lot of problems when it comes to delays, because you find someone comes to look for a transfer at the last time, the last date. Why not hurry? You see, the problem is if you come on the last minute, and we know Kenya will love moving slowly.
Yes.
We love moving slowly. So if you come at the last minute rush hour, things won't get done. So first, that's the problem. Currently, I think also other law schools should offer sports law, because sports law, if you get our own people who understand the problem of our Kenya Premier League, that's where we start to solve the problem. And if you can solve the problem, see the benefits go to the individuals. Another thing is you find the FIFA rules provide that, I think it's rule
Just
7.
hold the microphone like this, please.
Yeah, I think it's rule 7. Rule 7 on working with intermediaries. It provides that no agent can be offered more than 3% when it comes to a transfer. 3%, consider the amount that Kenyan players are being paid. 3% of that. You see, as a lawyer, also when you're working, okay, as well as you love, you can do pro bono, but you can't do pro bono all your life. Understand? So if the league moves at the way it's moving, because you see Gor Mahia playing well, see, if you enjoy the football, then sponsors will come in, and once the sponsors come in, cash will come in. When the cash comes in, then you find also agents would want to work there, because there's money.
Okay. I want the final comment from somebody to tell me, after all that, is there anything that you guys have done to advise maybe the federation or the KPL in terms of, this is what we've learned, this is a document that we're presenting to you guys, you can use it or you cannot use it?
Okay, mine is just a comment.
Yes.
Speaking as a fan, as an ardent football fan, you see, we don't know whether it's KFF or FKF, so really, we don't really have the passion to watch local football. One of the units we did last year was called Conveyancing. We were taught by Ambrose Rashe, the head of Gor Mahia. He used to make us feel like we want to go to watch Gor Mahia. But other teams, we don't see even advertisements. But English Premier League, we see advertisements here and there.
There is also the financial capacity of the club, so that can be a bit difficult.
I agree, but also there should be also some sort of incentive for us to watch. Like Peter said, security is one of the main concerns with us. As a fan, I can't just go to, let's say, Nyayo Stadium and watch a team, and then at the end of it, I get pelted by stones. No.
So where do you watch this Gor Mahia viewers from?
Rather watch at home or at the pub in Nairobi West or just somewhere else than to go.
So Sam amekugonga spot on. Amesema wewe anajua mahali pa kukupata.
Ambrose Rashe ingia hapo. Ambrose Rashe to head FKF or KFF or whatever. Yeah.
So Robert, twende. Haya.
On a lighter
we are
note
ready
now.
for you. On a lighter note.
Let's take a look at some of the images that have been trending over the weekend. Of
trending pictures.
Yes.
Since Eva Canero was disciplined, Chelsea have a 100% loss rate, scoring 0 goals. My God.
The lady behind him, the doc.
Manchester City 3. Akia Mungu, watu wa Chelsea hawana chance. Nani kazi ya Roba kuchukua? Yani Roba, you decided it's Chelsea today, eh?
Full time, Manchester City 3-0, Jose Mourinho. It is Eva Canero's fault. Who did he blame?
She considered 3, eh? When your back breaks down
like,
and at the first stop, my good Lord,
the wheels came off. So Chelsea from there saying Yokohama, their new sponsor.
Straight out of excuses. Zimeisha, kaput. Actually didn't go out of excuses. What's the difference between Chelsea and a triangle?
A triangle has 3 points.
This one must have been done by an Arsenal fan. They got it last week. Walikanyagwa.
Self-explanatory there.
Highest paid bus driver in the world. Hey.
Mike, I'm being chased away by the director. He's saying that it's time for quick fire. It's time for people to make some money.
That is Robert for you. He chases people like
These are lawyers, Michael Kinyi.
Amanda.
These are lawyers.
Nobody wants that Chelsea jersey. What Chelsea wametulia wote, hakuna mtu anaitaka. So ask those guys, whoever wins there, if they want that Chelsea jersey, we can give them out.
Sawa.
I've been given all the shit, yani. How can I say no to Amanda?
Finish quick. I know, by the way, I was wondering.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, finish quick fire, then we'll come back here and talk about that.
Okay, now, guys, I hope you've been listening to yourselves and watching everything else that was going on. We've got a segment called Quick Fire at the end of the show. Kisikia CrossFit anachezea hiyo wimbo, it's money time. I got 2,000 bob ya kupatia mtu bus fare ya kwenda Strathmore. If only you can answer 8 questions. There are only 8 questions out of the 20 that I have. I want you to answer only 8 questions correctly. You answer 8 correctly in 60 seconds, the money is yours. We normally pick out somebody to answer the questions. Today we'll do it differently. I'll give you 30 seconds. You consult and give me one person here. Inaitwa class work Roba. Unaona vile una consult? Your 30 seconds are almost up. Niko na victim. I knew it was going to be the weird guy. I knew it was going to be the weird guy. Njoo, jiwekele hapa. Come. Quick fire inakuaga hapa. Mali tunaonana vizuri kwa hiyo ball. Hapo. Sawa. Yes. So now tell me about this Nakuru All Stars of yours. Mkienda relegation, you'll still stay with them?
But you know the problem is that tukienda relegation stays up kuona Super Sport ionyesha tu KPL. So itakuwa ngumu.
No, but then you see now that's the problem. Because Sam aliwanyorosha na amesema tu ukweli. Now you're the second person confirming.
But I watch all
Sitaona kwa TV.
Player. I mean, okay, their games are in Nakuru, Afraha.
Wednesday they're playing in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And they're playing Gor Mahia.
Yeah.
What's your prediction on that game? Be honest.
I think it will be a draw.
A draw?
Yes.
From where?
From where?
That is one game I can tell you. You'll be massacred. The way that defense of yours is playing.
No, but
you score, but at the rate you're scoring, you're opening up on the other end.
Yeah, it's like Liverpool last season. I mean, we will score and concede, but it will be a draw. I assure you.
Robert tells me, sawa, nitakuuliza tu at the end of that game. Robert tells me tuendelee. Are you ready?
Tuendelee, sawa.
It's 60 seconds. The counter will be on. The rest of you, total silence. Ukimpea mwa Kenya hata kidogo, nje. Hiyo tao yangu bili nairudisha kwa mfuko. So you got 2,000 bob, 60 seconds to answer my questions. If you don't know an answer or you think itakuchanganya, just say pass. And we move on to the next question. All right? So take it nice and easy.
Yeah.
Roba, we are ready, and your 60 seconds start now. Which is the team currently at the top of the EPL?
Leicester.
Who is Gor Mahia's assistant coach?
Bobby Ogola.
How many new signings did Chelsea make this season?
4.
What was the scoreline in Western Stima versus Moroni Youth?
1-0.
How old is Lauren Koscielny?
26.
What nationality is Nakuru All-Stars Bebeto Luamba?
Congolese.
What is the name of Leicester City's home ground?
Pass, can I come back to it later?
No. Who is the current KPL top scorer?
Jesse Were.
Who scored for Crystal Palace in Crystal Palace versus Arsenal?
I think it's Ward.
How many points does Gor Mahia currently have?
55.
What is the capacity of Arsenal's Emirates Stadium?
Is it 55,000?
Who are the current Go TV Shield champions?
Sofa
Time is up. How many? How many did you get right? Roba, please confirm. Here's your money. Here's your money. That's your 10,000. Sorry? There's a Liverpool. It's gone. Liverpool jersey is gone. Okay, he's trying to bribe me. Get the microphone. Robert Busquets story. There is the microphone. Just hold the mic. There it is.
Sorry.
Come back here.
Okay.
Now, Robert, I told you this is a weird guy. He has the money but he still wants a Liverpool. Anataka shati ya Liverpool na sioni hapa.
Sikusikia ukipeana.
Uko na ndio ile uko kando ishaenda. Do you have it in the archives, Robert? Okay, too bad. You know, if you are clever like me, I'd have said sunipatie shati ya Man City and then utajua vile you're that weird.
I am that weird. I am loyal. I mean, I can't go home with any other
Sawa. We don't.
Yeah, Mike. Of course, now here in this video segment, she posed the challenge earlier on. She stated that whoever wins is the one who's actually going to win one of the jerseys there. And obviously, there things are as it is. Chelsea leading by 2-0 against Manchester City. Amanda.
Yeah, the first game actually, you guys didn't see the end of it. They actually finished 2-2, but then we went into penalties. And penalties, it was 3-4.
Okay.
So he won.
Okay.
And second game again with the same teams, Manchester City and Chelsea. So far he's winning 2-0 and we're in the 75th minute. So I don't know if there's any hope for him to equalize.
I don't know. You're the judge.
Do you think you can?
So utaniambia what to do.
Who has won it?
He's winning so far. Unless, but even that 7-1, honestly. Yeah, so I think you already know.
So in essence, Marvin is the winner?
Yes.
Okay.
Marvin will come back next week.
You've decided. So that jersey there, the Chelsea jersey, that is for you, Mr. Marvin. How do you feel winning the Chelsea jersey? Are you a Chelsea fan, first of all?
I'm not a Chelsea fan.
Oh my goodness. My God. Which team do you support?
I'm an Arsenal fan.
You're an Arsenal fan?
Yeah,
are you sure you keep that jersey?
Fan. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'm a football fan overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael KG.
Sawa, we shall discuss that one offline. We see if kama tunayo kwa archives the Arsenal jersey. If it's there, we'll give it to you. If it's not, and I told you, Chelsea after kukongotiwa, nobody wants it. It's just there. Well, guys, as we do when we finish up the show, CrossFit anakuaga mgenerous sana. Unawaambia ni ngoma gani mnataka? Flow ni yenu. Oh, there's that mix of yours. He's read your mind. Nimeambiwa flow ni yenu.
Well, thank you so much for watching Monday Football. Of course, do join us again next week. Monday Football for us. Bye-bye.
So sweet and fine like she comes in the morning. Still have her in my night time. Gives me hangover, but I don't care, no. So smooth and clean like don't ever touch my fire on my road. You fit in my life, you fit in my head, you fit to the goes. She don't get drunk easily. She can dance till 5 in the morning. No car, house or money, can never get to change her mind on me. Yes, I be a sugar daddy, and she don't want nobody but me. You like it when I go crazy. You I can never leave. Oh, have you seen my so sweet and fine like she comes in the morning. Still have her in my night time. Gives me hangover, but I don't care, no. So smooth and clean like don't ever touch me.
New weka pesa kwenye tanki kisha nacheka. Utadhani votu mara niko maji. Utadhani mimi ni tangi macho nyekundu. Nimegeuza karango unanijua. Ujinga mimi sitakangi unanijua. Taki miu wanaua mimi kammea. Utadhani mimi maua jina kubwa. Nani unanijua tokifuri serikali basi nani ana swali nani ngoma ingine kali nani tamu kama sali do miu weka. Watoto tu mimi naweka niko trypeka. Niko gauge tunawaka nataka kuteka. Kisha niingie Kenya weka. Najifanya nimedozi kumbe naongeza gadoza asubuhi ikifika narudi tu pale tu. Weka